Alright guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing a trade recap from the beginning. I took a trade today, but tradeovate went down, so I still don't know what happened with it. Um, but yeah, we're going to go over what I said this morning. So this morning I said, I'm not going to lie, today is one of the ugliest charts I have seen in a long, long time. The S&T on ES with NQ is low-key ridiculous and makes me want to sue the New York Stock Exchange. There isn't a single good draw that is even decent. I don't even know if I would prefer being bullish or bearish, but if I get good displacement, I'm sure you could find something. It's just super far and improbable. Have a great day. This was NQ this morning, and then here was ES. You can see the S&T is actually ridiculous. Um, but yeah, so um, right, we go to market open right here. Um, we hold up. I can't see. Sorry. Um, I hope you guys can't see that ring around my screen. I low-key feel like you guys can see that. Let me turn that off so that you guys can't see that. All right, so market open, boom, right? Market open, we came in to this 5 minute gap that I had marked, and I was like, okay, if this gap holds, what the fuck just happened to the gap actually, guys? Okay, here it is. I was like, if this gap holds, because there's also a 15-minute gap that we probably want to go lower, which the gap held. Jeez, dude. I am... Okay, so the gap held, and I entered a trade off the close of this candle, targeting these lows with my stop above here. Now, when I entered this trade, I was like, oh, this is pretty free. Seeing this right here was just ridiculous, and I went BE and I got BE'd, right? But I thought, and I was like, if we sit here and we still hold this gap, right? Because remember, it's a 5 and a 15-minute gap. Obviously, price is not trying to go higher, right? We came in here again, we held this gap, we pushed down. We came up again, we held this gap, we pushed down, right? We came up again. I myself would have taken this if tradeovate wasn't down, right? Because if you look at the displacement candles, that caused this, right? Like this whole time it's a bunch of chop, but this one time when we tap into it, we get a super good candle. So this entry is not bad. I'm not mad at anybody. If anybody in the Discord took this, I'm not mad at all. Normally it would be different, but like I would have entered this also because of the displacement. It's kind of predicting you're gonna break out of a range, but like this on the close we inverse that gap, and then we kept pushing down farther. And then the other one that is like a little bit more probable is something like this. Um, so you're gonna have your TP right here, and then your stop would be somewhere like I would probably put it above this gap with a little bit of play. So like if we wanted to like retrace a tiny bit more, like how we did with this wick right here, we would have the ability to do that. And obviously it kept going in that direction. But yeah, these are really the only trades that I saw. If you guys took anything else after this, you're cooked, bro. Like there's nothing else after this. Um, but yeah, so I don't even know what happened with my trade yet. But if I find out soon, I'll let you know. Um, but yeah, both of these were probably the trade of the day. Um, this one right here that I showed that I took was not bad. Like this would have been the trade of the day clearly if it played out. Um, Super good trade. It should not have got break even. There's really no reason to come up and retrace when we're going to deliver downwards anyways. Like this is something that happens when we just don't want to go lower, but we literally went lower the whole day. Doesn't make any sense. Taking this, it's literally just a statistical loss. Like there's nothing else to tell you. It's a statistical loss. There's no reason to retrace deeper, chop for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then displace lower and take out both the draws. It just doesn't make any sense, right? So if you took anything that I've shown on the screen, good job. Even the first one, even if you lost it or got break even, good job. Because you executed, you saw what the market was trying to do, and you got it done. That's all that I cared about, and that's all that I was looking for. Am I recording? I better be recording. Okay, yeah. But yeah, today was like, it was free, but at the same time, it was like, what the fuck is going on, you know? So these were the ones that were valid. You got to use like logic when you're taking these trades. You got to be like, huh, if we see this fail, right, but the gap still holds, we probably still want to go lower. But like if we saw this fail like this, and the gap didn't hold, then obviously we want to go higher. So you got to like use your logic. We respected this gap like super heavy, so it only makes sense to keep going lower. But yeah, that is the recap. I'm about to make another video following my continuation model, discussing break evens that should be posted in 20 minutes after this video is posted. So these will both be in the Discord for you guys, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.